How's everybody doing? I know it's been a long time for some of you since I did a video where I was speaking. Thank you for your patience. I've had a lot going on, and some of you have been aware of the changes as they come. I'm going to start with some updates. First, thank you for enabling me to have 50 subscribers. That means a huge amount to me. If you're not already following me on the Facebook page I created for this channel, you may want to start because I don't always have a video when I have an update to upload. I usually do like a status update on that page, so it's easier to follow me on that page, and it's linked in my profile, so it's easy to access. Next is going to be The Sims 2 and where that's going. Essentially, it's a no-go if we're going to do custom content, mainly because the custom content that I lost, I'm not able to replace. The websites that I drew them from either no longer exist, or if they do exist, they're corrupted or the files have viruses in them now. So there's no point even trying to download them, and I know that because of my software that catches things I download if it has a virus. So what I need to know for the fans of the previous series is whether or not you would still watch it without any custom content involved. Because if you would still watch it, I'll still record them. It's just I'm going to have to cancel the series that I started because I can't finish them and just start fresh. Also, let me know which series you actually liked, because I had several of them going at one time. So just kind of post in comments your viewpoint on that. Next is kind of a car accident update. Some of you have been aware that I've had 2 accidents in just over a year apart, and both of them were where I was rear-ended. The second one was more serious than the first one. That one's still ongoing, but the updates that I have is I work on stuff as I can. Neck injuries are nothing to play around with, though. I have good days, I have bad days. If I can move around and get stuff done, I do. If I can't, then I pretty much stay in bed until I can. The most recent update of those, I don't know how many of you saw it, but was regarding having to get a new vehicle, because after the investigation was completed and then they appraised the damage of my vehicle, it was determined that it was going to cost more to fix it than it was worth. So my original vehicle that I have for 10 years was totaled, so I had to get a replacement, and I needed it urgently. So at one point I posted a fundraiser to come up with the money for it, and I was able to find one. Miracle of miracles, I was able to find one that was covered 100% by the check that was cut for the totaled value of my vehicle, so I didn't really have to have anything come out of pocket. So there's good news there. It's not all bad. Next is sort of connected to that, though. I set up a page for donations. I'm going to keep it up because you never know. Most of the things that I get are either from long-term saving or they were a gift. Like the Sims 4 that you're seeing in the background, that was a gift from someone. I'm 2 years behind, of course, so I don't have all of the expansion packs and stuff that others may have. It's just the basics, and I think it has a party pack or something like that. I can't remember. Whatever it came with. So that's kind of where we're starting with. So if you're used to seeing more variety of options, just keep that in mind. 2 years behind. I only have the original version of The Sims 4, and not the expansion packs that come with it yet. That's kind of a goal, is to save enough to get those, but that's going to take time, because I work as much as I can, but most of what I make that would normally be play money is not for play. It's for co-pays and medical bills and stuff like that. So I'm keeping it going, but gifts are very helpful. It gives me a distraction, like in this case, so I can start a new series. But connected with the donation is one of my other goals. Connected with that is to save money for a P.O. box, so that you guys can send me stuff in the mail. Because I don't know about you guys, but it's awesome when you get mail and it's not junk mail and it's not a bill. So the more of those I can get, the better. It could be a hand-drawn picture, it could be whatever you want it to be, more or less. But once I have that up and running, I'll update that on my profile. But in the meantime, there's a link to my Facebook page, and the pinned page is about the donations. It could be a variety of things: birthday gift, Christmas gift, whatever's in your head to send me. And even then, it's 100% optional. Please do not feel obligated or pressured into doing it. It's 100% optional. I don't expect anything, but like any gift, it's welcome when it's received. That's pretty much it as far as like updates on previous stuff going on. With The Sims 4, the way it's kind of going to work, most of my gameplay is going to have to be offline. Mainly because I have intermittent Wi-Fi service at best. So it's just easier if I don't do it. But if I'm gonna do an occasional live gameplay where you guys can interact with me at the time, like with chatting and stuff like that, it's gonna be something I plan, and that's where the Facebook page comes into play again. Keep going back to that. What I'm gonna end up doing on that is setting up like an event, so you know when I'm going to be online, so that if you did want to chat or see it live or whatever, you can. And then the final part is basically a tour of the different neighborhoods. And the main reason for that is I'm going to do a Sims 4 version of the My Gameplay Your Choice that I mentioned earlier, where you can't pick the sim. I'm sorry. To even get started, you have to create your sim to even see the neighborhood. So I already did that part. So you won't be able to choose, what she looks like or anything. But the neighborhood and which house I'm going to be living in is kind of going to be up to you. I'll let you guys pick that for the next episode. But the final part is going to be the actual tour. And I'm going to start with Willow Creek. Ooh, it has a lighthouse. That's awesome. But there's also Oasis Springs. Oh, look at that. It's a dinosaur. And then Newcrest with birds. Oh, God. I hope they're not freaky birds like in that movie. Anyway, that's pretty much what we're going to do next, is do the actual tour. So bear with me a few minutes here. Okay, so on with the tour of Willow Creek with the lighthouse. Starter home, 15,000. Okay. Bargain bin, I have to build my own, I guess. Not ready for that. Unoccupied lot, so I guess I can't move in with anybody. So non-residential lots. Must choose an unoccupied lot. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, that place looks awesome, though. Too bad somebody lives there already. I may have to kick them out. Potter's Play. Alright. So this is Willow Springs. I have to move them into a house before I can see what any of this stuff is. Well, how do I know which one I want? I'm not so sure I like that. Alright. So this is the layout. It's going to be a real short tour. This is the layout. I do like all the rivers and the quaintness of a small town that it seems to have. I kind of like this one. Alright. Oasis Springs is next. Cute little dinosaur. Starter home. Okay. Okay. It has very little water. It's kind of arid. Not what I'm used to at all. In real life, I mean. So this would be an adventure. Can't afford it. Dusty turf. Agave abode. Wait, what's the difference? It has a name already? Oh, that one does too. Oh, ha ha. These will be names that will be what you'll be voting on. I will have an update at the end of the video with what you're going to be choosing. Anyway, so Nook Stone. I want to look at it before I move in. I don't want to move in. I want to view. How do I do that? Gallery. Notification? Nope. Crikey. So, I guess since it's my first sim, I can't really do anything that I want. Because I want to see what it looks like so I know which house I like better. But, apparently, you can't do that. Ugh. Okay. So we'll have to go by outside appearances in this case, because there's 2 starter homes that we can choose from. Actually 3, because there's this one here. This one has more places to choose that are unoccupied. Alright. And next we have Newcrest. Basically the city life from the looks of things. Yep. Look at all those. There are no pre-existing houses in this. What? Okay. For a second I was speechless. Why would there be no houses in this one? Really? No houses, no entertainment. I'm thinking, because I don't know how to build anything, I'm thinking we should knock this one off our list. Because it looks like it's a work in progress right now. Asphalt abodes. So, I don't know what that means. Fern Park. Yeah, the Cookout Lookout. What in the... Why in the... I understand a few lots being empty so you can put your own thing in. But all of them? Because this is just a facade. There's no... Alright. I won't include this one as a voting choice because there's nothing pre-existing for me to practice with. There's nowhere to send them to for entertainment. So, yeah. This one's a no-go. So, your options will then be Willow Creek with the lighthouse. Woohoo! or Oasis Springs with a cute little dinosaur. And there's not really a lot to choose from because I can't see what the houses themselves freaking look like. Because I don't know how to go into a mode that allows that. But this is pretty much where we're at. Seriously, new crust. Okay. Anyway, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.